Hey guys, what's up? I'm fired up, guys. We're up here at Crooked Creek, and believe it or not, I almost did not come today. I thought it was going to rain all day, but as you can see, it doesn't look like it. So I don't know where I got my weather from, but anyways, before we get going here, I'm just going to show you switching up to old spin cast. I think some people would enjoy seeing some videos on that instead of just the fly rod. So I'm going to go through a couple baits here today and see what happens. I think we're going to get on good. Water's a little dingy, but the flow's good. It looks about perfect. So guys, before we get going here, if you would, check out my YouTube channel. I got a bunch of good trout fishing videos, some videos of some bass fishing. Check it out. I think you'll like it. And if you would, hit that subscribe button for me. Help me get going here. So, without any further ado, let's get it. Alright guys, another lure I'm going to go over. It's one of my favorites. It's a Joe's fly. It's just a little inline spinner here. And all of them got a little fly at the end. They make them in all different colors and sizes. Myself, I like a medium size. I think this is a quarter, but they make different sizes. They make some real small ones. I'm not a big fan of them. They're almost too small for me. They make some bigger ones, and sure enough, they work better in faster water to help get it down. This one here is just a good medium size one. If I had any recommendations for you to get, I would get 3 different ones. I would get one with the white fly, one with the black fly, and one with the neutral color, like an olive or a brown. That kind of covers everything. That way, if it's dingy water, you can play around with some black or some white ones. You know, they might be able to see a little better. Crystal clear water, I would almost tend to go towards a more natural color. Might look like a, you know, minnow, crawdad, something like that. But they work really good. All you're going to do is cast this thing downstream or cross stream. Some cases you can cast up if it's slow water, but I would recommend not. Cast it either across or down. And all you do, throw this thing out there and reel it in. And you don't want to burn it through that hole. I don't know if you can see it, but you just want it a good consistent speed the whole way. And it just flashes like that, and it'll mimic, you know, a minnow. Could mimic crawdad or something, anything like that. And a trout is just a very curious fish in general. They see something sparkly like this come through the water, they're going to hit it. They want to find out what it is. They're going to try to eat it. So this is a heck of a trout catching machine. It's very simple. Just throw it out, reel it in, play around with it. What I like to do is when I get to a hole, I know there's trout, I'll fan cast it. So I'll start at one side, cast, you know, cast, keep coming towards the center. If I get to the center, go back, try it again. If you're having luck, you know, a lot of times they'll come up and swirl at it before they hit it. You see fish come up and swirl, cast right back. He's probably going to hit it. A lot of times they swirl, you can slow it down a little bit too. You might be bringing it through a little fast for them. But it just works. I recommend getting you a handful of these and just give it a whirl. So we're going to cast around here some, and hopefully I'll catch a few fish today off of them, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. Oh, there he is, guys. Got him. That one smoked it. Another rookie. Number 13 off the white Joe's fly. There you go. There we go, guys. That's a good trout there. Brook trout, nice trout. Off Joe's fly. Hope that showed up good. Oh, there he is. Big old brookie. As you can see there, Joe's fly hanging out of his mouth. That one's the ticket. It's got the white fly on it. That's all it is to it, guys. Right there. Alright guys, I found a good hole here to do this with, so I figured I'd share it with you real quick. Get a good channel. So the channel in this hole is running right in that fast water. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a channel running right in this fast water. The good thing to do with this Joe's fly is cast down there to the bottom and just ease it up through there. And you get in that fast water, a lot of times you can almost slow that thing down to a stop. And you can reach a rod tip out there to make it get on in the channel. But if you find a good spot to slow it down, see right there, I'm not even reeling. And just let that thing work in that hole. Them fish stare at it long enough, they're going to hit it. Alright guys, we're going to go over atomic teaser now. If you look at it, you're going to go, what the crap? I know, it catches trout though. Looks like something you should be crappie fishing with or panfish. But I can't give you the science, but boy, the trout just really like it. So there's several ways that you can fish this, and I fish it and have good luck. One is kind of throw it downstream and just jig it back to you. Just hop it along, fish it back to you like that. Have extremely good luck doing it just like that. Another good way to fish this is just throw it out, fish it like power bait. Sounds dumb. Throw it up, just let it drift down, keep bumping off the bottom, and they'll hit it. Third good way to fish it is get you some of those trout magnet bobbers. Come up above it a foot or so, put you a bobber on it, cast it in the hole, let it drift down. That works really, really good in slack water. If you have a slow hole, do that. I'll keep it off the bottom a little bit. And you can adjust your depth. You know, deeper hole, bring it on down. If it's a shallower hole, bring it on up. You just want it to stay off the bottom. That's another extremely good way to fish it. So we're going to throw it around here a little bit, see if we can't catch a few fish off this. There we go, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but I missed them first. I seen them swirl, so I just popped it straight up and he came plumb off the bottom there and grabbed it. There you go. That's with the atomic teaser. Another brookie. As you can see there, he choked it. He was wanting it. There you go. There's another one. Ooh, that's a feisty one. He's fighting good. Another brook trout, man. That's all we've caught today's been brooks. It's alright though. So that one there's off atomic teaser as well. I mean, you just see it sitting right there in the corner of his mouth. Fish just love these things. Alright guys, like I said, what we're going to start out here is power bait. I'm just going to go over a little real quick here what I like to do and some stuff I see some people doing. So for me, I just use a straight up yellow power bait. You know, the colors, I don't see it making a big difference. I've always just used yellow, had the best luck. I've used some other stuff and it's done all right, sure enough, but yellow is just foolproof. It's easy. So that's what I use, is yellow power bait. One big thing I see a lot of people doing, you know, it's an opinion thing. I don't like to see it myself, but they put a big gob of power bait on there. All right, guys, all you need is enough to cover that hook up, just like that. If you get it too big, some of the smaller trout, they're just not going to be able to get it in their mouth. You keep it, you know, just the size of your hook and all, they're going to hit it. They're going to see it. It doesn't need to be all big and gawky. Next, I go about 6 inches with a small sinker. One that I can take on and off, that's key. That way you can adjust it. Don't get the ones that you just one-time deal. Get the ones with the little ears on it so you can take it on and off. So I go up 6-8 inches with it. You don't need to go up real crazy with it, but you also don't want it right at the bottom. So I start out with one small one. And the ideal here is, this is another thing I see people mess up with a little bit. You don't want such a big weight on there that when you throw it, it just sits right at the bottom, gets hung up on every rock. What I found works the best for me is put a small split shot on there just like that. Throw it out there. If it's washing through the hole way too quickly, put another one on there. My experience, you just want that thing to just barely, where you're feeling the bottom and just bumping slowly down through the hole. Once you get to the bottom, pick it back up, cast the top of the channel, let it bump back down through there again. And you're feeling for the fish, and you'll feel them. You know, most of the time when they take this power bait, they got it. So that's the deal with it. That's some tricks and tips I like to do. Obviously, just fish your channels. Just like I just stated, throw to the top of your channel. Let it wash down slowly. Get to the bottom. Do it again. After a few casts of that, you know, bring it a little closer to you. Bring it a little farther away. If you have a hit, obviously throw it right back there. Yeah, this is a fish catching machine. If you're new to the game or even a expert at it, power bait is a go-to bait. It just works. All right, guys, just like we went over before, just want enough power bait to cover your hook. You want your sinkers up about 6 inches. I went ahead and put another one on here because this water's a little quick, so you want it to sit in that hole a little bit. So we've already caught one out of this hole with power bait, so here you go. This is what we're doing. Just cast right up above it. I'm thinking these fish are going to be laying up under this tree. Just let it drift down through there, and you're waiting for the hit. Just drift it. When it washes under that tree, just lower your rod tip, let it wash. That's where the fish are going to be. Right there's one hitting. And there he is. And that's all it is to it, guys. Another brook trout. Power bait is a killer bait. It's going to catch you. Get you some, try it. It's foolproof. There you go. Proof is in the pudding, guys. There we go, guys. Number 10, off some power bait. Another good brook trout. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to call it a day. It is putting it down. So I ended up today with, let's see here, 32. I'm gonna have to make a break for the vehicle because I'm getting drenched. We used about a little bit of everything today. White Joe's Fly did really good. Power bait did really good. Atomic teaser did really good. Caught 32, didn't catch no whoppers. Caught some pretty good brook trout, but nothing right home about really. So I'm gonna make a break for it here. I'm already soaking wet, so I guess it don't really matter anyways now, does it? Just kind of gotta take it. So we're heading back to the vehicle now. We'll wrap it up, call it a day, and head towards the house. So remember to like and subscribe, and till next time.